guys, it's Devin, and today I'm going to do a tutorial. I'm going to attempt to do my first tutorial on the look from yesterday's video, the one where I did the review for the Tarte True Blood collection. So I hope I'm zoomed in enough for you guys, or not too much. I don't know. I don't do tutorials, but I'm going to try to. I don't edit or do any of that other fancy schmancy stuff, so you guys are going to get to see everything from the funny faces to if I mess up, whatever. I've already primed my face with my Napoleon Produced Autopilot Primer. I airbrushed my foundation on. I forgot to use, I planned on using the blush from the collection. I forgot to use it before I airbrushed, because if you're going to use a cream blush, you have to put it on before you airbrush your face as opposed to afterwards. So I'm just going to use a different blush from Tarte. And then I set my foundation already with my MSF in medium. Everybody knows what that is. So I'm just going to jump right into it and get started. If you see me looking down, it's because I have a mirror down here to, you know, see what the hell I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to use the Tarte for True Blood Lifted Natural Eye Primer that came with this kit. I'm just going to pop a little bit of that onto my lid and blend it out. You don't want to use too much primer, because I find that if you use too much, you try to overcompensate for really oily lids, which is what I have. Sorry, I was totally blocking you with that. Then it just creases even faster, so it really kind of defeats the purpose. Then I'm going to take my Real Techniques, it's early in the morning, I'm just not even with it. My Real Techniques brush, the domed shadow brush, and I'm going to pick up this matte color right here from the palette, and I am going to blow off a little bit of the excess, tap it off, whatever you do. I'm going to skip the inner third of my eye and just start right here and tap that on. You don't want to do too much blending at this point, because the blending will come in just a few minutes. So I'm just going to tap that on all the way to the outer corner. And then I'm going to take the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush, which is just really nice domed brush, and I'm going to go in with this dark cranberry color from the palette. I think the name of that one is V. Happens to be one of my favorites. I'm going to roll it around, and then I'm going to start right here in the outer corner, a little bit right there, and then take it up into the crease and all the way over. Okay, so right now you have that. Then I'm going to wipe off that brush, the exact same brush that I just used, because I don't want to add any more product. And this is where I'm just going to blend. Some people like a harsher line. I don't like a harsher line. I like everything to be nice and blended, so I'm going to go ahead and blend this into the gray. I just like everything to be nice and blended. I like it all to mesh well. Okay, and then I'm going to go back in with the first brush that I used, the Dome Shadow Brush. I'm going to wipe that brush off. You don't want any of the gray on it. And I'm going to go in with this very top color right here. And I'm going to use that as my highlight color. Sorry. It's right under the brow. You want to blend that into the cranberry color as well. Okay. And then I'm going to take that exact same brush, I'm going to wipe it off, and I'm going to grab some of this silver right here. I believe it's called the True Death. I'm just going to tap my brush into that. And I'm going to put that in the inner third of the eye, that inner third part that we skipped. I'm just going to tap it into that, and then I'm going to turn around, and I'm also going to put it right here on the inner eye to, you know, brighten up the inner eye, and pull it up just a little bit. So now you've got that. Okay, then I'm going to go in with the Emphasize Aqua Gel eyeliner that came with the palette. And I'm going to line my upper line. For this look, I'm not going to do a wing. You want to get it as close to the lash line as possible. You obviously don't want any white showing through. Okay, and then I'm going to smudge that out just a little bit because I'm really not happy with the way that looks right there because it drug just a little bit. So I'm just going to smudge it out right here at the front. There, that looks better. Okay, and then I'm going to take this down into the lower lash line, or not the lower lash line, but under the eye. And I'm going to not take it all the way over. I'm going to leave this like inner third blank, and then I'm going to go in with the Real Techniques accent brush, this little bitty teeny tiny brush. I'm going to grab some more of that dark cranberry color, which is the V, and I'm going to smudge this out with the V. If you get a little bit too much of the V on there, that's okay, because you kind of want, even underneath that black, you kind of want a little bit of that dark burgundy to show through, or I do at least. And then I'm going to wipe that brush off, and I'm going to go back in with the silver, and I'm just going to do this inner third portion right here and blend it right up into the black. Okay, so now you have that. I am going to line my upper and lower waterline. I'm not going to use this. I did find that when I did use this, my eye was majorly irritated. So that did not work well for that at all. I'm just going to use my Makeup Forever Aqua Eyes in black. I don't really like this, but it's just a little mini, and I had it on hand, so I'm going to tight line. A lot of people tight line different ways. This is obviously how I do it. I just close my lid, and there it goes. And I'm going to put it right here. And then because this one doesn't last very long for me at all, I'm going to go in with this matte black down here at the bottom with this same little accent brush, and I'm going to tap it into the matte black, blow it off, and then I'm just going to tap that matte black right directly on top of the Makeup Forever and kind of smudge it into the lash line right there. When you tap a black powder over the eyeliner that you've already used, it will make it last a little bit longer throughout the day. So we've got that done. So I'm going to go in with the mascara, the little mini mascara that comes with this kit, which is just their normal Lights Camera Lashes mascara, which is fantastic anyway. And normally I will do 2 coats on top, but today I'm just going to do 1. And then 1 coat on the bottom. I always do a coat on the bottom. Okay, and then I'm going to take my Touche Eclat Radiant Touch Concealer. This is, I don't know what color. I believe it was 1 or 2. Anyway, I'm going to take it. You can take any concealer of your choice. And I'm going to put it under the eye. And I'm going to blend it out a little bit with the Crown Brush IB 114, the oval camouflage brush. I really only use a brush so I can do this right here. Boop. I hope you guys can see that, but that just makes sure and ensures that I get that sharper looking edge that I wanted on the outside of my eyeshadow. And then I'll just go in with my finger and do the rest. Blend it out the rest of the way. I don't know who I learned that trick off of, but it's a really, really sweet trick. Whatever brush that you use for your concealer, go like this, and just like, it'll make that sharp edge instead of making it all rounded if you want to make the sharp edge, and it works perfect. Love that trick. Okay, so I'm missing something. Oh, duh, brows, hello. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my Lancome Le Crayon Poudre. Okay, in Sable. I really like this one because it's got a spoolie on the end. And first I'm going to brush out the brow. Then I'm going to take the actual pencil part. And I really don't need to fill in my brows, but just the little bit that, just the little bit that I do makes such a huge difference. I mean, you just saw the other brow that I had already done as opposed to this one, and even though I have really thick, nice brows anyway, it just makes a huge difference. I'm just following my natural brow line and just filling in the gaps. And then I go back over it and brush it back out just to make everything kind of even out itself with the spoolie. And there you have the eyes. Sorry. And there you have the eyes. Those are done. So, let me zoom you out, or try to. Okay. Now I'm going to take, since I forgot to use the blush that I actually wanted to use from the collection, I'm going to take Glisten by Tarte. It's just one of their 12-hour Amazonian clay blushes. It also has a lot of gold shimmer in it as well. So I'm not going to use a highlight with this. Some people may prefer to use a highlight. It's just your preference. And I've seen a lot of people like, you know, they don't put their blush on the apples of their cheeks, or they'll only highlight certain areas, or they'll only bronze certain areas and then only put the blush in certain areas. I do it really however I want to do it, and this is just the method that I think looks best on me. So I'm just taking it on the apple and pulling it up to the side, making sure I blend it nice into the hairline. You don't want a real obvious sorry, I still have yuck throat this morning. A real obvious line right there, you know what I mean? So just blend that out. Line them up, make sure they're even. You probably can't even see this on camera because sometimes my blush shows up and sometimes it doesn't, but okay. And then I always add just a little bit of blush right there, and if I'm not doing bronzer, I'll add a little bit of blush up here just to add a little bit of color to my face, and a little bit on my chin as well. So there is that. And then, last but not least, I'm going to use the lip stain from this collection. And I'm just going to put it all over. I like to line the outside first. Oh, my nose is running. That's attractive. It's kind of hard to talk and put lipstick on at the same time. So, let's all have a moment of silence, shall we? That is the exact same look I had yesterday, except for, my nose is really running. That's nice and attractive. As is the nice little headband that I wear every morning when I put my makeup on, because I can't stand having my hair in my face. Dollar Tree, $1, fantastic. I use it when I wash my face and everything. Best thing ever. Anyway, so that is my look with the Tarte True Blood palette. That's one of them. If this turns out good, I'll probably go ahead and do another look, because I was requested to do another look from one of my other videos where I was using this palette as well. So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I didn't totally screw this up too bad. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good day. Bye.